Head landed on cold sheets and a dent. You were here 6 hours ago. Pillow still shaped like your argument. We weren't fighting, just debating whether rain sounds better on a window or a roof. You said window, I said roof, and we smoked about it like it mattered, and it do. Made coffee in the dark, cause the light felt rude after the kind of night we had. Not loud, not wild, not a cinematic, just a quiet kind of good that makes the morning sad. Cause the morning means you're somewhere else, being someone else's version of you. The work one, the public one, the polished one, I only get the 2 a.m. truth. But I stay in it, cause the cold still feel like where you had been. Your side smells like everything I can't describe. Something warm underneath the smoke, something mine that I didn't have to fight for. Oh yeah. Found your rolling paper on the bathroom sink, right next to my skincare routine. Your chaos next to my organization. Somehow it's the cleanest thing I've seen. Wore your t-shirt to the grocery store, old one with the faded logo. Cashier said nice shirt and I almost said thanks, but I just smile cause she don't know though. She don't know it still smells like last Wednesday when we sat on the fire escape and said nothing. Legs dangling 5 stories up, passing something back and forth like a discussion. Yeah, like a discussion. And I'm standing in aisle 7 holding no milk, thinking about your hand. Not in a way I'd say out loud, just in a way I understand. Or should I keep drifting to it like a habit? Cold sheets but I stay in it, cause the cold still feel like where you have been. Smells like everything I can't describe. Something warm underneath the smoke, something mine that I didn't have to fight for. Yeah. Got home and put the groceries away. Oat milk in the fridge next to your hot sauce. My oat milk, your hot sauce. Same shelf like it's always been there. Lay back down on your side, not mine. Yours text you a time tonight. Not a question, a confirmation. Yeah. Your side, I keep drifting to it like a habit. Cold sheets, but I stay in it, cause the cold still feel like where you have been. Your side smells like everything I can't describe. Something warm underneath the smoke, something mine that I didn't have to fight for. Yeah, yeah. Your side. Your side. Red light on and the door locked. That's all the language we need. Yeah, leather sticking to my skin when I shift. Head back, watching smoke find the ceiling. You somewhere behind me pouring something slow. I hear the glass before I hear you breathing. I don't turn around and you don't rush. That's the agreement we never wrote down. You take your time like time owes you something, and not wait like waiting is the point somehow. Yeah. Room so red, everything looks like a secret. Even the lamp throwing shadows on purpose. My shirt half open and I left it like that. Not for you, but I'm not mad you noticed. Ooh. And the smoke just sits in here like a guest. Like it hurt we weren't leaving and decided to stay. Your hand on the back of the couch behind my neck, close enough to touch, but you don't, and that's the play. Red room, everything looks better when you can't see it all. Red room, smoke between us like a curtain, we keep pulling but it don't fall. Red room, I leaned back and leaned in, and we met somewhere in the middle where the light don't reach but the feeling does. Red room, yeah. You finally sit down in the leather sides, like it's been holding its breath too. Your knee finds mine underneath the smoke, and that one touch says more than the last hour of this room. I pass it to you without looking, fingers brush and neither of us pulls away. You inhale like you're keeping a promise, exhale like you're giving it away, yeah. Something playing low from the speaker on the floor, bass so deep I feel it in the cushion. We haven't said a word in 20 minutes, and honestly it's the best conversation. And I know you're watching me through the red, through the haze, through the almost dark. I don't mind being looked at like that, like a painting you're standing too close to in a gallery. Yeah. Red room, everything looks better when you can't see it all. You can't see it. Red room, smoke between us like a curtain, we keep pulling but it don't fall. Keep on pulling. Red room, I leaned back and leaned in, and we met somewhere in the middle where the light don't reach but the feeling does. Red room. You ask me what I'm thinking, I say nothing but I smile so you know it's something. You say come here, I say I'm already here. You say closer, yeah. Closer. Red room, everything looks better when you can't see it all. You can't see it. Red room, smoke between us like a curtain, we keep pulling but it don't fall. We keep pulling but red room, I lean back and you lean, and we met somewhere in the middle where the light don't reach but the feeling does. Red room, the light don't reach but the feeling does. Everything's slower now.
Good, I wasn't trying to rush. My eyes are low and yours are lower. I'm still red, but it looks different through the haze. Your hand started on my knee 10 minutes ago. Now it's somewhere past my waistline, and I lost count of the phases.
You move like the smoke moves, no straight lines, just a soldier from one place to the next.
I stopped guiding you 3 songs ago. Now eyes are shifting, you follow like you already know what comes next. Everything we spoke just sitting behind my eyelids, making every touch feel like it's happening in water. Slow motion pressure, slow motion hands. My whole body's on a delay, and I don't want it any faster.
Yeah, tell me where.
You already know where.
I know I just like hearing you say it.
Then come closer and I'll whisper it.
Closer,
closer than
close. Past the talking, past the smoking, past the part where we pretend we're just hanging out.
Closer than close.
Your breathing changed and mine changed with it.
That's the language now.
Closer than close.
Need car's been on about an hour ago, and neither of us marked it.
Just kept moving inch by inch until the space between us wasn't space. It was a choice we kept on making, with our bodies in the dark and the red in the smoke.
Closer. Your back arched when I found that spark behind your ear, the one you act like doesn't exist until I'm there. Whole body responded to 1 square inch of attention, and I took a mental photograph, cause I plan on returning there.
You're whispering something against my neck. Can't hear the words, just the warmth and the intention. Doesn't matter what you're saying at this frequency. Everything below a whisper is just vibration, and I feel it in dimensions I forgot I had. Pay attention.
Pay attention. The 808 in the speaker on the floor is hitting my chest. Or maybe that's just my heartbeat matching the tempo. Can't tell where the bass ends and my pulse begins. Can't tell where you end and I start. And honestly, I don't want the memo yet.
Don't stop.
Wasn't planning all that.
Don't talk either.
Then what?
Just breathe or follow the breathing. That's a love. Closer than close. Past the talking, past the smoking, past the part where we pretend we're just hanging out.
Closer than close.
Your breathing changed and mine changed with it. That's the language and I closer than close.
We crossed the line about an hour ago, and neither of us marked it.
Just kept moving inch by inch until the space between us wasn't space. It was a choice we kept on making, with our bodies in the dark and the red in the smoke. Closer.
The candle's been out for a while now. Only light left is the red from the lamp, and what's coming off her skin, I swear she's glowing.
His hands forgot to be gentle, and I didn't correct them. Some things don't need to be gentle to be tender.
She said my name like a sound she been holding hostage. Let it out on an exhale, like she been keeping it behind her teeth all night.
I was closer than close. Past the talking, past the smoking, past the part where we pretend we're just hanging out.
Closer than close.
Your breathing changed and mine changed with it.
That's what late night. We crossed the line about an hour ago, and neither of us marked it.
Just kept moving inch by inch until the space between us wasn't space. It was a choice we kept on making, with our bodies in the dark.
Closer than close.
Closer than close.
Closer than close.
I don't know what time it is. Don't reach for it, don't tell me. Your arm went numb under my neck an hour ago. You still haven't moved it, and I still haven't told you. We're both pretending we're asleep, but your thumb's moving. Little circles on my hip, like you're writing in a language only skin can read. Fan spinning slow above us, doing nothing. Just pushing warm air into warm air sheets. Somewhere on the floor, I think I kicked them. You pulled me closer like the cold wasn't even there. Yeah, half a blunt still sitting on the windowsill. We said we finished it, but that was 2 hours back. Now it's just incense at this point, burning slow. Smoke curling out the window like it's sneaking out and not coming back. Ooh, and I keep almost falling asleep. Then you shift and I wake up just enough to feel you. That's the whole cycle, that's the whole night. Almost gone, then your breath on my shoulder pulls me back through. talk in your sleep sometimes. Did you know that nothing that makes sense, just little sounds? Last week you said the word orange real clear, and I laughed so quiet I almost pulled a muscle holding it down. Tonight you just said like a question, and I whispered what and you didn't answer. Just pulled my waist tighter and went back under, and I lay there smiling at the ceiling like a slow dancer. Your phone buzzed once on the carpet and the screen lit up the wall. Blue light for a second, then it went away. Neither of us checked it, that felt like a promise, the kind you make by just not doing anything and everything you didn't say. And the room smells like us now, that's the only way to say it. Not perfume, not cologne, just a mix, warm skin. And whatever we smoked in the laundry, we forgot all of it, settled into something that just fits. It just fits. Half-past, half-past. That's the only time I know right now. Half-past, somewhere between awake and I don't wanna move. Half-past, your heartbeat's doing something to my breathing, got me syncing up like I forgot I had my own rhythm. Half-past, your arm's definitely dead by now. I should move. I'm not gonna move, you'll get the feeling back in the morning. Right now I'm the feeling, yeah. Half-past you, half-past you. That's the only time I know around. Half-past you, somewhere between awake and I don't wanna move. Half-past you, your heartbeat's doing something to my breathing, got me syncing up like I forgot I had my own rhythm. Half-past you, forgot I had my own rhythm. You left the window cracked again, smoke still hanging like you don't wanna leave either. Yeah. Candle on the nightstand burning cricket, wax pulling on the book I said I finished. You said read it to me and I got through half a page before your hand was on my wrist and I lost my place. Now the room smells like vanilla and something green, and I can't tell if my eyes are low from you or what we wrote. Probably both, probably doesn't matter. You pulled a blanket up and said come closer, so I fold. And it's not even late, but it feels late. The way the street light cuts across your collar, everything outside is still going, but in here time forgot what hour. Still lit, the candle, the room, the end of what we wrote. Still lit, your skin when the light catches where the smoke goes. Still lit. I keep saying I should sleep, but my hands don't listen. They just find you in the dark like a decision I already made. Still lit. You ordered food an hour ago and never check. Phone face down like a boundary. I like that. How you disappear on purpose. How this phone becomes the only geography. Your lighter's almost dead, but you keep trying. Tricking it like a conversation you won't drop. I take it, light it on the stove like my mama taught me. Come back and you look at me like I invented fire or something. We don't even talk for a while after that, just passing it back in the quiet. Your thumb on my bottom lip catching smoke, and I feel what silence felt like before you started. Ooh, yeah. And the food probably got here 20 minutes back, sitting on the porch getting cold. but you're drawing circles on my shoulder blade, and I don't move for anything less than gold. Still lit, the cannon, the boom, the end of what we grow. Still lit, still lit. Your skin when the light catches, but the smoke goes. Still, I keep saying I should sleep, but my hands don't listen. They just find you in the dark like a decision I already made. Still, eventually we get the food cold, tied on the bed, cross-legged, no forks. You eat with your hands and I act like I'm not watching. You know I'm watching. Candle finally burns out on its own, and neither of us reaches for the light. Yeah. Candle, the end of what we wrote. Still lit, still lit. Your skin when the light catches, but the smoke goes. Leave the window pray.
You keep starting sentences and stopping. That's fine, I'm not going anywhere. Got that look like you wanna say something heavy, but the room's too comfortable to ruin. So you just exhale and sink a little deeper, and I pretend I didn't notice what you almost let me into. That's cool, we don't gotta open everything tonight. Some doors work better closed with the light off. You can tell me in a week, a month, whenever, I'll still be right here rolling something with my shirt off. Yeah. Your head found that spot between my chest and shoulder, the one you act like you discovered, but I built for you. Every time you leave it, you come back within a minute, like you tested the alternatives and none of them will do. And the quiet doesn't scare me like it used to. Used to feel like someone's mad or something's wrong, but with you the quiet just means we're both comfortable, and comfortable's the most attractive thing you've ever put on. Stay on mute. You don't gotta explain yourself in here. Stay on mute. I can read it in the way you pull me near. Stay on mute. Words get clumsy when the feeling's this precise. Your body's fluent in the things your mouth keeps editing twice. Stay on mute. You drew something on my back with your fingernail. I think it was a letter, maybe a word. I didn't ask because a mystery is better. I'd rather wonder than confirm and break the third. The third what? I don't know the third layer. The one below the talking and below the touching. The deep part where you just sink with some. Breathing in when they breathe out without discussing. Blowing out, but I'm too loud in to relight it. Your thumb tracing my jawline like a border. You're mapping me like territory you already own, and I let you cause I like the new world order. Ooh, and I can say something smooth right now, trust me. Got a whole collection I've been saving up, but the way your eyes just closed mid-stroke on my collarbone told me silence is enough, so I'ma shut up. Stay on mute. You don't gotta explain yourself in here. Stay on mute. I can read it in the way you pull me near. Stay on mute. Words get clumsy when the feelings is precise. Your body's fluent in the things your mouth keeps editing twice. Stay on mute. still don't know what she was writing. I think that's my favorite thing about tonight. Not knowing and being fine with it. Yeah. Stay on mute. You don't gotta explain yourself in here. Stay on mute. I can read it in the way you pull me near. Stay on mute. Words get clumsy when the feelings is precise. Your body's fluent and the things your mouth keeps editing twice. Stay on mute.
Calls and a voice note I haven't played yet. I already know what it says. Red lights taking forever on the boulevard. City moving slow like it knows where I'm headed. Windows down even though it's cold enough to see my breath. I need the air cause what I'm thinking needs to be ventilated. Your voice note probably says come over. 2 words, maybe 3, probably half asleep. That low thing you do when it's past midnight, where your voice is in your chest instead of where you speak. Yeah, I haven't even played it and I'm already dressed. Wear your hoodie and some shorts that don't count. Didn't check the mirror once, you prefer it like that. Something about the way I look when I'm not thinking about how I look right now. And I'm driving 10 under the limit on purpose. Not cause I'm careful, cause I like this party. Almost there, they're not quite yet. They're getting close, the way my stomach drops a little when I think about your dark apartment. On the way, that's all I texted, but you know what it means. On the way, means I thought about it for maybe half a second before I grab my keys. On the way, means the porch light better be on when I pull up, cause I'm not knocking, I'm just walking in like I live there and I don't, but I could. On the way, past the gas station where we met that one time. You were buying wraps and I was buying water. You said nice car and I said that's not my car. And you laughed and something shifted and I never quite recovered. Now I know your door code and your coffee order, and which drawer you keep the lighter in the top one. I know you leave the fan on high even in winter, and you sleep diagonal unless somebody stops you. Yeah, unless I stop you. Your street's coming up and I can see your window. Blue light from the TV bleeding through the blinds. You're awake pretending you weren't waiting, but you left the porch light on. That tells me everything I need besides. Ooh. And my heart's doing the thing it does around your block. Not fast, just aware, just reminding me it's there. Like my body knows before my brain does. Every time that I'm about to be somewhere that feels like the only place, I swear. On the way, that's all I texted, but you know what it means. On the way, means I thought about it for maybe half a second before I grabbed my keys. On the way, means the porch light better be on when I pull up, cause I'm not knocking, I'm just walking in like I live there and I don't, but I could. On the way, park behind your truck so the street doesn't see me. Not a secret, just I walked up the steps and the door was already cracked. Porch light on, TV off now. Just you standing in the hallway, half smile, rolling something, saying what took you so long. On the way, that's all I texted, but you know what it means. On the way, means I thought about it for maybe half a second before I grab my keys. On the way, needs a porch light. Better be on when I pull up. 'Cause I'm not knocking, I'm just walking in like I live there and I don't, but I could. On the way. Like I live there and I don't, but I could. On the way. On the way. Like I live there and I don't. On the way. Like I live there and I don't. You always hold it 2 seconds longer than you need to. Watching me wait like that's part of the ritual. Blow it toward the ceiling, take your time, okay. Meanwhile, my hand's been out since your second pull.
I like the way you look when you're impatient. Bottom lip does its thing, almost like a pout. You never call it that. You say you're unbothered, but your fingers keep tapping on my knee, and that's a tell I figured out, yeah.
Don't psychoanalyze me with your shirt off. That's an unfair combination of events. Just pass it back and stop looking at me like that. Like you're memorizing something I haven't even said yet.
You first.
I always go first, that's the problem.
It's not a problem, that's a privilege.
Shut up and pass it back. Pass it back. Pass it back.
Your lips and my lips on the same page.
Pass it back.
Smoke between us like a conversation we keep having.
Pass it back. We've been passing things between us all night. Glances, touches, smoke and silence. Everything that matters between your hands and mine. Pass it back.
You put your feet in my lap an hour ago. Cold toes, no apology, just entitlement. I didn't flinch, that's growth or something. Or maybe I just like the way you claim your side of my environment.
You rubbed them without me asking, and I almost said I love you, which is crazy. Over a foot rub at 2 a.m. Caught it in my throat, swallowed it with the smoke. But I think you heard it anyway, the way your grip changed on my shin.
Yeah, I heard it, I'm just not gonna make it weird. Gonna let it sit in the room like everything else tonight. Between the smoke and the bass and whatever this is, some things land better when you don't shine a light.
So we're just not gonna talk about it.
We're talking about it right now.
We're literally not.
Yeah, that's how we talk about it.
Pass it back.
Your lips and my lips on the same page.
Pass it back.
Smoke between us like a conversation we keep having.
Pass it back. We've been passing things between us all night. Glances, touches, smoke and silence. Everything that matters moves between your hands and mine. It's done. It's done.
Already.
You held it too long, like I said.
I'll roll another one.
You don't have to.
I know, but then what will we pass back and forth?
I can think of a few. Pass it back.
Your lips and my lips on the same page.
Pass it back.
Smoke between us like a conversation we keep having.
Pass it back. We've been passing things between us all night. Glances, touches, smoke and silence. Everything that matters moves between your hands and mine. Pass it back. You said 10 more minutes, 40 minutes ago. I'm not counting, but I'm counting. Yeah. Sunlight coming through the blinds and stripes, laying across your back like it picked you on purpose. I'm tracing the lines with my finger real slow, like if I follow them far enough, I'll find where your surface meets something worth searching. Neither of us brushed our teeth and neither of us cares. That's how you know it's real. whatever. You kiss my forehead with your morning mouth, and I let you, cause Sunday has different standards altogether, yeah. Phone's been dead since last night, and I don't know where the charger is. Probably tangled in the sheets with everything else. Your belt, my earrings, one sock that belongs to no one. Evidence of a timeline we didn't plan and couldn't help. And you keep doing this thing where you almost get up, put one foot on the floor, then pull it back, like the cold wood reminded you that I'm still warm and warm beats. Whatever's in the kitchen, whatever's on your calendar, whatever you were about to grab, come back. Sunday mouth, unbrushing, talking reckless, cause I'm morning legs. You Sunday mouth, saying things you never text me, only whisper when I'm next to you. Sunday mouth, everything sounds honest before noon, when you're still horizontal. And I believe every word, cause your lips are lazy, and lazy don't know how to lie. Sunday mouth, yeah. You said you make breakfast 20 minutes ago. Now you're just laying on my stomach, reading something on your phone. My phone, actually yours is still dead. Scrolling through my camera roll like you own it, and I'm letting you, cause my secret's on secret when you're home. Stopped on that photo from the fire escape, the one where I'm laughing and you can see it. What you asked me what was funny, I said you said that's fair, and kissed my hip bone, and I forgot to follow up. Yeah, God. They're reading my notes out loud like poetry, grocery lists and passwords, and one line that says his hands. You looked at me and I said that's about someone else, and you said show with your mouth on my waistband. And I should care that you're reading my unfinished thoughts, but you handle them so gently it don't feel like trespassing, more like you walked into a room I forgot to lock, and instead of leaving you just started asking. Sunday mouth, unbrushed and talking reckless, cause I'm morning less. You Sunday mouth, saying things you never text me, only whisper when I'm next to you. Sunday mouth, everything sounds honest before noon, when you're still horizontal. And I believe every word, cause your lips are lazy, don't know how to lie. Sunday mouth, yeah. He finally got up, made it to the kitchen. I heard the fridge open. Came back with orange juice and nothing else. No cups, just a carton. We passed it back and forth, sitting cross-legged on the mattress. And I thought this is the whole thing, this is all of it right here. Yeah. Sunday mouth, unbrushed, talking reckless, cause I'm morning legs. You Sunday mouth, saying things you never text me, only whisper when I'm next to you. Sunday mouth, everything sounds honest before noon, when you're still horizontal. And I believe every word, cause your lips are lazy, and lazy don't know how to lie. Sunday mouth. Lazy don't know how to lie.
Yeah. Alarm went off 6 minutes ago. I watched all 6 of them leave. I gotta be somewhere in 45 minutes, somewhere with fluorescent lights and people I don't sleep next to. But your back is against my chest, and your breathing's doing that slow thing, and every inhale pulls me deeper into it that I don't wanna settle. My clothes are on the chair where I put them all folded, cause I knew I'd have to leave, so I planned ahead like an adult. Belt on top, shoes by the door, keys on the counter, everything ready for a version of me that has a willpower to get it on there. Your hair smells like last night, and I keep finding new parts of it behind your ear, the back of your neck where it's still damp. You showered at 3 a.m. and came back to bed all warm, and I put you in still half asleep, and you feel like an answer I didn't know I was asking. And I keep doing math in my head, like if I skip the coffee and drive 5 over and don't park, I just sprint. I can stay and sit another 7 minutes in this exact position, 7 minutes where the world doesn't exist, and you're the only thing in it. That's what I keep telling myself, but I keep restarting the clock. Minute, seconds, breeze, whatever unit keeps me in the spot. 5 more, you shifted in your sleep, and your hand for my hand like muscle memory, and now I physically cannot move, and I'm blaming you for all of it. 5 more, 5, yeah. The sun's getting aggressive now, it's not just stripes, it's full. Whole room lit up like a crime scene of comfort. Evidence everywhere, the ashtray, the glasses, your lipstick on my water bottle. A timeline of a night I'd rewind if the morning wasn't so stubborn. I could call in, I thought about it twice already. Say something came up, something fake, something medical. But you wake up and I still be here, and you give me that look, the one that said you stayed and it was shift from casual to something more intentional. Yeah, more intentional. And I don't know if I'm scared of that or running toward it, but I know it's too early for that conversation. So I'll just lay a calculated minutes like a man who's lost, and let your breathing be the only navigation. 32 minutes now and I haven't moved an inch. Just hit my thumb across your knuckles back and forth. You're so deep asleep you don't even know you're the reason. A grown man is about to be late to something he can't afford. 5 more, 5 more. That's what I keep telling myself, but I keep restarting the clock. More minutes, seconds, breeze, whatever unit keeps me in the spot. 5 more. You shifted in your sleep, and your hand for my hand like muscle memory, and now I physically cannot move, and I'm blaming you for all of it. 5 more. I finally moved. One arm out cold air hit me like a punishment. Got dressed in the dark without looking at you. 'Cause if I looked I'd stay, and we both know it made it to the door. Hand on the knob, and you said come back to bed in your sleep. And you didn't even mean to, and that's the worst part. That's what I keep telling myself, but I keep restarting the clock. Minutes, seconds, breeze, whatever unit keeps me in this spot. You shifted in your sleep, and your hand for my hand like muscle memory, and now I physically cannot move, and I'm blaming you for all of it. And I'm blaming you for all of it.
I've been useless since you left this morning. Productive on the outside, though nobody can tell. Yeah, I'm in a meeting, my mouth is saying quarterly, but my head is in your hallway where you kiss me by the shoes. Not a real kiss, more like a mouth on my temple with your keys in your hand. Half out the door already, but you still made time, and I'm still not over the gesture. Only the man left the room. Laptop open, camera on, nodding like I'm present, but I'm replaying how your voice sounds when it's tired. Low and careless like the words don't matter, only the tone, and the tone said stay, but your mouth said I gotta go, and I still don't know which one I should've believed when I retired. Coworker asked me if I'm good, I said I'm great, which is technically not lying. It's just misdirection, I'm not sick, I'm not sad, I'm just somewhere else entirely. Sitting at my desk but living in a recollection. And it's only 2 p.m. and I've checked my phone 11 times. Not for a text, just for the possibility of one. You're not a texter, you're a show up at my door type. And that's worse, 'cause now I'm staring at a door that hasn't opened and the day's not even done. Not even done. Warm side, I've been carrying you on my skin all day like something I forgot forgot to wash off. Warm side, your cologne on my collar, and I keep turning my head into it like a habit. I don't want the cure for it. Warm side, everybody in this room is talking, and I'm nodding, but I'm on your side of the bed in my head, and the sheets are the one from this morning. Warm side, yeah. Went to lunch alone on purpose so I could sit with it. This feeling that doesn't have a word but has a temperature. Always warm with you, never hot, never burning, just a steady low heat like a radiator. I move my whole life closer to it on purpose. Order the soup you like, even though I don't love it. Sad that tasting your influence and no minding. You rearrange my preferences so slowly I didn't notice. Now I drink cold milk and sleep on the left, and I can't remember what I like before you're finding. For you. 3 p.m. and the day's moving like it's mocking me. Every hour feels like someone stretched it out for fun. I used to like my alone time, used to garden. Now it just feels like a room with bad lighting near the sun. I don't say that too, but just the honest one. Ooh. And I know tonight you'll show up unannounced again. Knock twice, then walk in before I answer. Drop your jacket on my chair like you pay rent here. And I'll act annoyed for half a second, then I'll fold like every answer. You're the question and the answer. Warm side, I've been carrying you on my skin all day like something I forgot to wash off. Warm side, your cologne on my collar, and I keep turning my head into it like a habit I don't want the cure for. Warm side, everybody in this room is talking, and I'm nodding, but I'm on your side of the bed in my head, and the sheets are still warm from this morning. Warm side, yeah. 5:47 p.m. Laptop, closed keys, jacket door. Drove home a little faster than I should have. Not cause you texted, cause the porch light was already on, and you're not even supposed to have a key. Yeah. Warm side, I've been carrying you on my skin all day like something I forgot to wash off. Warm side, your cologne on my collar, and I keep turning my head into it like a habit I don't want the cure for. Warm side, everybody in this room is talking, and I'm nodding, but I'm on your side of the bed in my head, and the sheets are still warm from this morning. Warm side, still warm from this morning.
Whatever it is, it can wait. You keep looking at the screen like it owes you something. Somebody texting you paragraphs at 1 a.m. I'm not jealous, I'm just saying the light is right. You're wasting it on whoever that is. Put a face down, come lay on your side. The left one, yeah, where I can see your back. I wrote something slow, how you stop overthinking. What did he say? You don't gotta text back. I know you got a life outside this room, schedules, people, plans, and obligations. But right now your shoulders in my mouth distant, and that's the only geography on my navigation. You always do this thing when you half relaxed. One foot in the moment, one foot in your head. But I felt it when you finally let go last time, and I've been chasing that version of you ever since. Don't check your phone, stay right here in the red and the quiet. Don't check your phone, the world's gonna keep spinning whether you reply or not. Don't check your phone, I'm rolling something and the sheets still warm where you were. Come back to the day you left, it's yours. Don't check it, yeah. See, I'm not the type to ask for much. Don't need the title or the Sunday morning label. Just need you Arizona with your guard down, smoking the air and your leg across my table. Not table, I'm at me, I am the table. You just lay across me like I'm furniture, and I'm fine with it. Your weight on my chest is the only pressure I want. Everything else I'd rather just forget. You smell like cocoa butter and a decision like you almost didn't come, but then you did. I'm glad you did. I won't say it all dramatic, I'll just pull you closer and you know what I mean by it. And tomorrow you'll go back to being busy, back to read receipts and calendar invites. But right now you're breathing slow against my neck, and that's the only notification I need to know. Don't check your phone, Stay right here in the red and the quiet. Don't check your phone. The world's gonna keep spinning whether you reply or not. Don't check your phone. I'm rolling something and the sheets still warm where you were. Come back to the den you left, it's yours. Don't check it. She put the phone down, not face down this time, all the way up. Screen went black and she looked at me like, okay, I'm here. And I said, I know, I felt it. Don't check your phone. Stay right here in the red and the quiet. Don't check your phone. The world's gonna keep spinning whether you reply or not. Don't check your phone. I'm rolling something and the sheets still warm where you were. Come back to the den you left, it's yours. Come back to the den you left, it's yours. You left a head tie on my nightstand again. I moved it to the drawer with the other three. Your toothbrush showed up on a Tuesday, I didn't question it. Just moved mine to the left and made room. Then a charger, then a lotion that smells like something tropical. Then slippers by the door and suddenly my bathroom's got a new perfume. I'm not complaining, I'm just documenting the invasion. How you colonize a space without announcing. A sweater on my couch that's been there longer than my rent. Your tea collection growing in my cabinet, and the coffee is surrounded and outnumbered, and I'm fine with the accounting. You rearranged my fridge last week without permission. Put the vegetables where the bill was like a statement. I opened it at midnight looking for something cold to drink and found spinach with a six-pack used to live, and I just stood there in amazement. Ooh. And I could say something, could draw a line, could mention how my closet's 40% your dresses. But I tried on the silence and it fit me like your influence. Comfortable and warm and slowly changing all my preferences. Leave your thing, I built a whole drawer and I'll never say it first, but now you know. Leave your thing, leave your thing. Your chaos in my order is the only mess I want to know. Leave your thing. Every time you walk out with your bag, I hold my breath until I see you left something behind on purpose, like a promise you'll be back for me. Leave your thing, yeah. I watched you make a sandwich in my kitchen yesterday. Barefoot on a tile, humming something I didn't recognize. You opened every cabinet like you built them. Grabbed a bread, a hot sauce, sun and green. Moved around my kitchen like designer with your eyes closed, and it paralyzed me. Not a sandwich of certainty. How your body know my layout better than my memory. Third drawer for the knives, top shelf for the plates you reach without looking. And I realize you've memorized my everything, and that's the heaviest intimacy. Yeah, the heaviest. You ain't standing up, leaning on the counter reading something on your phone, one foot on top of the other cause the tile's cold. And I just sat at the table watching like a man who doesn't have the vocabulary for what he's seeing, so he just lets it unfold. Cause there's a difference between someone visiting your life and someone installing themselves in the other texture. You're in the walls now, in the layout, in the muscle memory. My apartment doesn't work without your texture. Leave your things, I built a whole drawer and I'll never say it first, but now you know. Leave your thing, leave your thing. Your chaos in my order is the only mess I want to know. Leave your thing. Every time you walk out with your bag, I hold my breath until I see you left something behind on purpose, like a promise you'll be back for me. Leave your thing. She came over last night and brought a plan. A whole plan with a pot and everything. Put it on the windowsill next to my dead one. Said yours needs a friend. I said the last one died cause I forgot to water it. She said I know, that's why I'm here. Yeah. Leave your thing, leave your things. I built a whole drawer and I'll never say it first, but now you know. Leave your thing, leave your thing. Your chaos in my order is the only mess I want to know. Leave your thing. Every time you walk out with your bag, I hold my breath until I see you left something behind on purpose, like a promise you'll be back for me. Leave your thing. Promise you'll be back. Promise you'll be back. Say something. Like what?
Like anything, your voice does something to the dark. We've been quiet so long, the room started humming. Or maybe that's just what silence sounds like when it's full. Your chest vibrates when you breathe this deep, and my ears pressed against it like a frequency I'm trying to pull.
You want me to talk just so you can feel the words, not hear them, feel them through my ribs into your cheekbone. I could say anything right now and it will work. Grocery list, street names, doesn't matter, you just want the baritone, yeah.
That's not entirely true, but mostly true, okay, it's true. Your voice at this hour is structural, it holds the room up, keeps the walls from closing. Every syllable a slow brick in something I don't wanna leave, it's almost architectural.
What if I say something real though?
And say it low so I can pretend I didn't hear it if I need to.
That's fair.
That's survival. Say it low, like the room might break if we say it at full volume. Say it low, like a secret that's only true between midnight and your pillow. Say it low, we keep putting heavy things in quiet voices, so if it ruins us, at least it sounded gentle. At least it sounded like it came from somewhere tender when it landed. Say it low, yeah.
I think about you when I shouldn't, like during work, like during conversations with people who deserve my full attention. But my full attention lives here now, in this bed, in the space between your shoulder blades. I should probably mention
I wrote your name in my journal, then scribbled it out. Not cause I don't mean it, cause I mean it. Too much for paper, paper gets found, paper gets read by someone later. And what I feel about you isn't built for a spectator.
See, that's what I mean, you just said something massive, and your voice barely moved, just laid it on my chest like a napkin. Light, almost nothing, but I felt the weight of it settle. And now I can breathe in the best way, like my lungs are finally relaxing.
Your turn, say something heavy. I don't wanna go home tomorrow, you are home.
Yeah, I know, that's the heavy part.
Say it low, like the room might break if we say it at full volume. Say it low, like a secret that's only true between midnight and your pillow. Say it low, we keep putting heavy things in quiet voices, so if it ruins us, at least it sounded gentle. At least it sounded like it came from somewhere tender when it landed. Say it low. I think I know you didn't let me finish. You didn't need to have known since the fire escape.
Since the fire escaped.
Since you gave me your jacket without me asking, and it smelled like you for 3 days and I didn't wash it.
You still haven't washed it.
I know. Say it low, like the room might break if we say it at full volume. Say it low, like a secret that's only true